Hello, hello, and happy Monday. I hope you're doing all right. As you might be able to tell, I'm still a little sick, which was why I didn't stream on Friday. I am feeling better, but I still have a couple of coughing fits now and again. I'm hoping that it'll be okay for stream, that I won't have to stop too many times or mute myself too often. We'll have to play it by ear. And I'm probably not going to stream quite as long as I usually do because I do know that it's going to be a little bit more tiring than it usually is. But with that in mind, today we are back with our Undertaker's Undertaking run, and hopefully we'll find the camera. We're in Sundered Pass already. We're about, well, I don't want to say halfway up the map because the map is really big, but we're at about like the cave that splits off into the other far territories as well. And we were waiting out a blizzard, I remember. And I think the blizzard had passed when I wrapped up, but I'm not entirely sure. It's been about a week, so I don't really remember. I do know there was a wolf not too far from the cave entrance, so we are gonna have to be careful as we leave and continue moving on. Thankfully, it's just a regular wolf. I do know that there are going to be some Timbies waiting for us along the way. Hopefully we won't have to deal with too many today, because that's not the kind of energy I need right now. In fact, I was almost wondering if maybe I shouldn't stream this particular run today, but just do like this chill times run that we did when I died after my tournament attempt number 2. It was just a pilgrim run in Bleak Inlet, and so I was like, maybe I should do that today. But I really want to continue with the Undertaker run, and since I didn't do Firewatch Friday as I had originally anticipated, I'm planning on doing Firewatch Friday this week. And so I was like, well, this makes sense rather than starting on a third new thing. So, because this Chill Times is basically brand new. It's really just there for when we really need it. Anyway, let's load on in. The lighting is weird. I wonder if we have...
Hello there.
Hello there. Welcome in, Ferret. Good to see you. I hope you're doing all right. I wonder if we have an aurora. I wonder if that's what this weird lighting is supposed to tell us, or maybe it's just a really, really clear night. I suppose either is possible. It's not really green or purple, it's just very, very bright. So maybe we have like the clearest night of all time. But it's really good to see you, Ferret. I hope you're doing well. As you can tell, I'm still a little sick. That's not even the clearest night ever. What's the deal with this particular cave? Why is it so bright? My weekend was good. It was very quiet, very relaxing. I originally was like supposed to go to a birthday party. I was supposed to meet up with another group of people on Sunday, but with me being so sick throughout the week, I was like, I don't want to get anyone sick. I don't think I'm infectious anymore, but I was like, I still don't want to do it, and it was going to be just way too much getting to the places. And so I ended up just staying at home and recuperating. But it was really nice because I got to play some games and watch some shows and movies and just relax and not feel guilty about it. Yeah, I gotta take care of myself. It was actually like really, I don't want to say bad timing, but it was not ideal, let's say. Last time I was streaming, I kind of felt off last week, but I couldn't pinpoint it. I was just like, yeah, I don't know. Just maybe I'm just having one of those days. Maybe I'm just not fully with it. Who knows? And right after stream, I was given an invitation to a second interview, and I was like, yeah, sure, Friday sounds great. And then Tuesday, and part of the interview also included preparing a short presentation, so it was like part of On part of Tuesday, I was like, no, you know what? I feel like I might be coming down with something, but it'll be fine. You know, my temperature's a little up, but I'll be okay. And then it was like Wednesday, I was completely knocked out. I like could not focus, was in bed all day, had a terrible fever. It was just like, okay, well, this isn't great. Thankfully though, my fever did break, and so I was feeling up to the interview, but like not much else. And I obviously, because they had given me something to prepare, I didn't want to then be like, oh yeah, I'm sick, and have them think she's sick. She just needs more time or wants more time. So I did kind of push myself a little bit more than I normally would have, but it was fine. I think it went really well. I'm happy with the results. Can we sleep anymore? We can't. Okay, I guess we'll just pass time here. I'm just like scrolling through menus and stuff. Yeah, it was definitely not the best situation ever, but it ended up working out fine. I was okay on Friday. Just I sounded a little bit like this, you know. You could tell that I was getting over a cold and that sort of thing. But other than that, it was fine. I had the energy to give my presentation and stuff, and I still feel like I did a good job. Tuesday and Thursday, I was healthy enough to actually feel like I was doing okay. Wednesday was just so bad, and I'm so glad it was just that one day that was so rough. I wonder if this is Maglen's weather. What are we thinking? Are we thinking this could be Maglen's weather? I feel like it might be. It's just really windy, which makes it not so great. I just want to know though, game. Can you just let me see? The game has decided that no, everywhere is an invalid place to place this. So yeah, I don't know if I'll do my usual like stream length today because I mean it is Maglan's weather, excellent. Um because I'm probably gonna have to cough quite a bit throughout, and we'll just play it by ear. Yeah, thanks. I'm also really glad that I made it. It was I'm also really, really happy that it was a virtual call instead, because originally they had told me if I was invited to a second interview, it would likely be in person. And so, I was just thinking the entire time as I was prepping and feeling kind of icky, I was like, oh, thank God I don't have to travel. Thank God I don't have to actually go in and meet people in person. That would just not be fun. Okay, so we had Maglan's weather. We did successfully start a fire, but, you know, we're also taking cold damage. Successfully starts a fire and torch chain fail. Lots of things happening all at once here. I think we need more sticks. I already took the meat from this year. And I'm like so sure we actually saw a wolf from up here. I don't see him now. Which has me a tad bit concerned. Because I know he's there somewhere.
Oh,
Alright.
so cold.
We could... crouch a little. See if we can save from over here. I'm lucky with colds, but I also rarely leave the house into the germ-infested world. I have to say, I've been pretty lucky in terms of, like, sicknesses going by pretty quickly. I've only had one other cold within recent memory, and that was around Thanksgiving, and that was also not too terrible. It was just, again, not the best timing. I would have preferred to not have canceled Thanksgiving plans, but that's okay. You can't always control it. I guess we're gonna go back inside to warm up because this wind is really annoying. And I don't want to go into an area where I know there's a potential wolf attack waiting for us and not be able to have a torch. That just seems like a silly idea. No, but knock on wood, it hasn't been anything like super serious. I know there are some people who have been, completely knocked out, not and like completely bedridden for a week or more, and thankfully,
I'm gonna need
thankfully it was
pizza.
not that bad. Um, I also had one friend who was on and off sick for about 2 weeks. So I'm hoping like this scratchy throat sounding whateverness will be gone soon. Automod, leave it alone. This big sickness I had was during COVID. That stuff really kicks you in the butt. It really does. Um, I unfortunately caught COVID twice, thankfully both times after I had been vaccinated, because I cannot imagine what it would have been like if my immune system was completely unprepared for it, because it was not fun. The second time, I would say I recovered more quickly than the first time. The first time, it took me like the full 2 weeks to actually get a negative test. The second time, it only took me about a week. But I had heard of some people who were like, "Oh yeah, no, the second time is easier. It's more like a cold." And for me, it was like I was miserable. I was so miserable the second time. I was like, "This is not any better than the first." It was better in the sense that it was faster, but it was not less painful or annoying or hard on the body. Yeah, but no, thankfully this wasn't that. Okay, we're gonna try again. We're gonna try and hope that the weather is better. Oh, this does seem significantly better. Maybe we can go ahead and put a fire here. But spring is on the way. Yay! Yes, yes. It's been so exciting. One of the little joys that I've had in my life while being sick is there's
Come on.
there's like a really big tree across the way from our windows, and I've been watching a magpie pair build a nest, and it is so cool. It all started off, I saw this one magpie flying kind of sideways once because it had like a really long twig in its beak, and it couldn't quite fly normally because of the excess weight and the awkwardness of it. It was so cute. But that really got my attention, and so I followed it with my eyes and I watched it like land in part of the tree, and I saw it start to build, and then I saw a second one come, and I was like, this is so cool. It's been like I said, kind of like a little bit of joy for me. Hey, no, don't run away from me. I could really use your meat. It really would be nice, actually. It's in the southwest.
Jesus,
They're
it's
expecting
cold.
a super bloom this year. Oh, that's very cool. The spring and fall. I do too. I especially love spring in Germany and fall in the US. Also, I was reflecting the other day. We had some more snow falling throughout the day yesterday, and I was reflecting on the fact that this felt like the first real winter that I've had here.
It's so cold.
Just because most of the
I'm gonna lay
time
down for a bit.
it's cold, but it's just above freezing, so the snow ends up being like gross freezing rain snow mix garbage, and not like actual snow that
Anything right
then,
about now.
stays for a day or even just a couple of hours. Sometimes it doesn't even stick. And this is the first time we've had snow over and over and over again. It doesn't really accumulate. We're not getting like huge piles of snow here. It's still like the ground is still a little too warm for that, and the temperatures get a little too warm over time. But it actually feels like winter because I keep looking out, and instead of seeing rain, it's snowing. So happy about that. It's Germany, even after 20 some years, such a beautiful country. It really is. And it's got such different areas. Like I've been lucky enough to have traveled to a couple of different places within Germany. There are still some areas that even after all these years I have not visited. But all of the places that I have been to so far are just also beautiful and interesting in their own way. I think I might want to warm up. I think that might be a good idea. I just heard a really weird sound.
Come on, little fire.
Okay, how cold are we talking? What do you want? Do we have coal? We have 4 coal on us. Let's use one. We're gonna want some water, I think. Speaking of sounds, I hope that my mic and everything is okay. I did record ahead of time, and it was strange because I felt like I heard that popping sound that's... Cougar scream. That's what that weird sound was. Oh boy. Why is this not warming us up yet? And... Oh no. Oh, maybe it's just Blizzard yelling I heard. I don't know. Oh, I wish I had porridge. Can I cook anything besides teas? No. This is not great. It's based in Florida, but got to take bus trips around the area, about an hour and a half northeast of Frankfurt. Yeah, I've heard of Florida. I haven't actually been to Florida, but I've been to the southern part of that state and the northern part of that state. But Florida is like right in the middle, and -7. Are you kidding me? Game, I do not have the time for this. This is also not going to be warm enough. Still -3. Okay. Can I make any more teas? Yes. Oh god, part of me was just like, what if the cougar comes after you now? In the blizzard. I wouldn't be surprised if cougars could do that. Okay, blizzard. I think we should go ahead and drink these hot teas while they're still hot. This blizzard sounds really weird. Is there anything I can work on? We're not over encumbered. That's pretty impressive. Is there anything I can really work on at the moment? There's nothing we really need to repair. We could fix up our socks. That's just something to pass the time with. I really can't tell if I'm still hearing the cougar scream or not. I'm really unsure. 'Cause it could just be that the wind sounds really weird here.
could eat anything.
We could make another insulation. I just don't really know if we should. We have 4 bandages. I think we could maybe make another set. Germany has 16 states. I've really considered that when I think of Germany. Yeah, there are 16. I've probably been to about half of them. Let me think. Not quite. Almost. I've been to probably about 7 of them. So, just about half. Just a little shy. No, actually, I have been to 8. So I've been to exactly half of the states. Yay! That's way more than I can say for the US. I've definitely not been to half of all of the US states. Okay, Blizzard. Please don't make me go back. Please don't make me turn around and go back to the cave. Sorry about that. I really don't want to be stuck in a cave. But I also don't want to keep pushing forward in a blizzard.
I need to eat soon.
I feel very stuck between a rock and a hard place. We could maybe break down a torch or 2. We don't really have a lot of extra torches to work with, though. We should maybe make one of these broths. We could definitely use the calories. Actually, I will put it back in here. Keep it warm. Is there anything else I can make? Not really. We just gotta keep passing the time, I guess. Oh, I have no whetstone. I think I knew that. 3rd cup of coffee and the sun is starting to rise. Due to be in the 50s today, major change from our freezing temps. That actually does sound like a pleasant change of pace given how cold it has been over there recently. I gotta say though, this is quite cozy, just like being near a nice roaring fire, listening to the wind. The sound is really, like, the music is so atmospheric. Hanging by the fire, TLD is the best. Right, Jeff? Welcome in. It's good to see you. Little fire, a little chill, just relaxing. I hope you had a good weekend. Welcome in. I just wish I had something for Astrid to do at the moment, because we don't really have anything for her to do. If it doesn't stop, like, immediately, we're probably gonna have to go back to the cave, which I don't really want to do. Because I'm kind of sick of just trying to pass time until the weather is good. But I don't know this map well enough to just say, let's push forward in a blizzard! Especially since I did hear the cougar before the blizzard started, so. I'd really rather just not. She could play a game of Thumb Wars with herself. Yeah, see who wins. I suppose we could hug a cougar at some point. I'd just rather that not be now, given our current health situation. Alright, Blizzard. Any second now, you could just stop. I'd be okay with that. I don't think anyone would be upset. And there goes my fire. Or actually, I don't think it was blown out. Was it? Is that just really bad timing? Speaking of really bad timing, I'm not liking the sounds that I'm hearing.
I need to find food.
Alright, we're gonna try and push through. Made it past the blizzard. One small victory. Exactly. One small step for Astrid. One large leap for survival kind. Or something. Oh, I think I hear Tarmies. I do hear Tarmies. I'm just gonna start a fire so it can be going as I hunt.
Come on, little fire. Come on.
Alright, Tarmies. Prepare yourselves. Grab the torch. Okay. Kills a ptarmigan. Hey, Pickle, welcome in. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well today and that you had a nice weekend. GG on first. 4 shots, 4 Tarmies. You know it.
Much more.
Once you hit archery 5, I feel like Tarmies are super easy. Like sitting ducks. Well, sitting Tarmies, I guess. If I'm not mistaken, this is actually where we want to be. To find the camera. I hope. I hope this is what I'm thinking it is. Oh my god. Alright, that got me, Rob. Welcome in. Happy Monday. Pretty sure my heart just shot up into my throat. It's because I'm on the edge about stupid cougar. Oh, I'm gonna have to climb another rope. Forgot about that. Welcome in. Scared by a sound alert. What a surprise. Man, I don't want to climb a rope. I think I hear more Tarmies. I'm imagining that this area is probably safe from the cougar. I don't think, like, in real life, a cougar could cross that bridge, but I don't think in the game that it can. And I definitely hear more Tarmies, but I don't know where they are. Let's go ahead and... They're nearby, though.
Oh, I've never been so hungry in my life.
Let's go ahead and start a fire. Been a good time to use a quick spin while you're on that bridge, no kidding. I would not be surprised if you could fall through
Come on,
the sides of that bridge. Okay, let's go ahead and eat a cattail. I apologize for the coughing and the throat clearing and all that fun stuff. I'm gonna try and keep it to a minimum. Let's go ahead and cook the... Ooh, we could make stew. We do have enough broth for that. Enough flour for that. Let's go ahead and cook this up. "23 minutes. Okay. We might want to take like a really quick nap so we have enough energy to climb this rope. This kind of looks like a large rope, if you ask me. No, game. No. I don't have time to finish this, even if we can cheese this fire, which we cannot. Okay,
God, freezing.
I'm gonna have to hope that we have enough energy for this. Because I don't think we have any coffee. No. Ooh, this could be a close one. This could be a close one. Okay, so we didn't harvest all of those Tarmies. We'll have to remember that when we go back down. Come on, come on, come on, Astrid. You can do this, you can do this. You're so close. Atta girl. Okay. 3 or more in the red. Our hunger's in the red. Let's go ahead and eat this warmed up broth. I didn't really want to do that, but considering that we were hungry and cold. It was really our only option. I would say I'm only about 90% sure that this is where I have to go. So we could be surprised and find out that this is not where I have to go. But I'm really hoping that it is where we have to go, because I really don't want to stay here right now. We're gonna have to come back at some point. We'll explore this area later. Because I'm thinking we probably want to come back, perhaps with the woodworking kit, into, like that train waiting area. Transfer pass, that's what it's called. And then we could basically craft a bunch of them and go into the regions from there. Even that I'm not really looking forward to, but you know, it's gotta be done. Put this away. A whole lot of nothing.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
I'm gonna take the film. More film. Found a book. And another book. I know a thing or two about books, and that's a book. I don't like burning books in this game. There we go, there's the camera. But I still think it might be a good idea to do that. Cool. Okay. So, camera acquired. Very nice. I was right that this is where I needed to be. Hey, Zert, welcome in. Good to see you. I hope you had a good weekend. I'm so glad we found this camera. Now we can GTFO.
Oh, it's getting dark out here. Time to look for shelter.
Shelf. Is there anything worthwhile in here? Or is it just death and destruction and freezing? Bloody note. Got the science team and sent me. I guess they don't think much of the weather forecasts out here. At least I can keep the lights on. But now they tell me the supply deliveries are being halved too. Something about a worker stoppage on the mainland. Can't eat my ammo supply, so it's just me and my old rifle for now. Should be enough. Oh boy. Don't envy that guy. Or gal. Okay, it's broken. It's been so long since I've been here, I really don't remember what we've got. I know there's stuff in this barn. Oh, we've got our first corpse here.
Did I say I hate
If I
being
warm
cold?
up first, I could go and take a picture of him. Stack of papers. At least we're warm in here. Somehow. Is this spray paint? Yes, it is. And we can call that for bingo. Alright, anything interesting? I'm glad we found the camera relatively early on in stream, because I'm not entirely sure how long I'll be up for streaming today. I'm hoping for like 3 hours, give or take. Ooh, old world food. And firewood. we'll have to play it by ear and see how things develop. How is my bow coming along, actually? 51%, that's okay. We're gonna need to get some sleep. Maybe we can search this place again in the morning. I know that technically we're, like, safe and wind-blocked here, but I'd still much rather sleep in a closed building.
Sure getting cold.
I just feel like it would make Astrid feel more comfortable.
Too cold to think.
Alright, let's go ahead and have an herbal tea. Oh, also we climbed a rope. And we slept in a cave. So we can call those for bingo as well. Gotta finish drinking. Almost forgot to do that. Don't want to get dehydrated overnight. Let's eat the stale chocolate bar. Let's see, what time of day is it? We still have a couple of hours. Let's try and sleep just a little more. A 150 days. There we go. I think I might go through with the storm lantern real quick just to see if there's anything that we missed.
Meat trees?
Oh yeah, there's definitely stuff that we missed. I didn't even see this entire room. I think I might try to escape the far territories today. And then we can come back some other time. Okay, we've got a bunch of books here. Jerry can! Yes! Sweet! Okay. I'd like to break down that thing. And I also want to make a note of this. Sundered Pass. What is this place? Weather station? Is this the weather station, like, officially? Yeah. Okay, SP weather station. Let's put this away. Let's go ahead and break down this box. We're gonna have to do some cooking, but I really don't want to do it on a one burner stove. I'm gonna go do it out on the fire barrel. Oh boy, another blizzard! Everyone's favorite! This is like our second blizzard in, I don't know how many, in just as many days in game. It's not even been a full 24 hours. It's kind of rude if you think about it. This guy. Hey, buddy. Door. Here we go. Sneak on in. What if we use a book? Yeah, let's use a book. Need to read and kill a bear. I don't have any skill books on me, so reading is a problem. And as for bear, I actually don't know where the nearest bear is. Let me think. Oh, I didn't mean to take the torch. Where would the nearest bear be? I actually don't know where the bear spawns in this region. I'm sure there is one, though. Do I not have enough water to make more broth? I don't. Oh, it's cold in here.
Gotta warm up somehow.
I hope that's warm enough. Here, let's have a cattail. Read a book, not the bear. That may be why you'd have to kill him. Maybe he stole my book. Give me my book back, Mr. Bear. Let's maybe take a little walk around the place, see if we find anything that I overlooked in the darkness. These are all empty. Oh, hey, a flare. For example, a flare. Already looked at that. I think that's it. Just got cardboard boxes. Got the pry bar, but I don't really care about that. Okay, never mind. Yum, 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 yum. Might as well just make some more water while we're at it. Let's do another 1.5 liters. That should be plenty. That'll bring us to 4 liters. No. Yeah, a little over 4 liters. I wonder how many... I have a flair for the dramatic indeed. We could grab torches, but then won't we be too cold? We'll just pull torches, and we can pull then we can call all the torch-related bingo events.
If I can drop any of this gear.
And Astrid complaining about carrying too much. Okay. So, Astrid complains about carrying too much stuff. Pulls a good torch, pulls a terrible torch. We definitely have more than 10 torches at this point. Yeah, 12. And we can get rid of these too. We take the charcoal. I don't think it's... Oh, it's actually clear enough for us to map. Interesting. Oh, is the cougar down below? So it wouldn't have mattered. Okay, so see, we were up here. I think this is where the cabin is, somewhere down this way. And if you stay on that level where the cabin is, then you come across the cougar. Okay, I understand. I'm beginning to follow. Let's go ahead and refuel our lantern. And then we're gonna have to drop a few things before we leave. Can maybe go ahead and break down all of our torches under 30%. Astronaut unrequited love. She's clearly carrying a torch. Yes, she is. Yes, she is. There we go. We're still a little over encumbered. We also mostly need to get out of here because I don't have enough arrows. Why are we still carrying this? Thank you for rounding. 0.0. That was weird. It's like it didn't want to fully train. How very peculiar. Oh, come on. Sundered Pass. I suppose we could keep moving. And then what could we drop? We could drop some water. Like a half a liter. Alright, let's just get out of here. Okay, I think I finally understand where the cougar is, and I don't think we need to worry about it. Oh, I'm gonna leave the... If I can nap from here. This is not gonna be good for our health, but... That didn't help as much as I thought it might. Is there anything over here for us? Coal, fur, cedar, lantern fuel. Okay.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
This is a little bit of a problem. Is there a wind-blocked spot where we can burn some of this? Yes. Let's go ahead and
Wait.
start this up. Oh, wait. She was going to say how cold she is.
Come on, little fire. Oh, lucky day.
12 degrees. Okay. Hey, Turtle Army, welcome in. I hope you're having a good Monday. Let's see, do I have enough sticks for this? -4. Yes, we do. And that has healed our sprain risk. What if we go ahead and roll up a tea? Enjoying the day so far. How about you? My day's going pretty good. I'm kind of recovering from a cold from last week, so I'm still a little like stuffy and coughing and stuff, but other than that, I have no complaints. And Arthur, thank you for the good RNG. I appreciate it. Alright, I think I might nap one more time. Oh, I forgot to call that for bingo. Yeah, that didn't really tell us anything new. We already knew about the supply bin. Okay, does some mapping. can't really cook anything. Don't have enough flour. I think maybe we should just stay until we've completely warmed up and then just push through. Let's go ahead and just pass an hour. Oh, no, 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 no. I'm sorry. Thanks a lot, wind. No, no, no. No, don't take it. Don't take it, Astrid. You need this. That would not have been good. Just casually taking the rope. Man, the Tarmies are loud over here. Alright, y'all, where are you? Oh, you're like right here. No wonder you're so loud. Oh, I missed him! No, 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 no. Don't scare off the others.
I'm starting to feel numb.
I think I scared the others, though. Okay. Is this wind blocked?
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
I don't it's too windy to start. A fire there. Where is it not too windy? Game, there must be a spot.
Do I?
What about like here? No. What about over here? Is this wind blocked? Looks like it should be. Okay. I don't really want to use my cedar for this, but we're gonna. How's the world so far? Very cold. It's been mostly okay. Sundered Pass has really been a challenge today because we've had a lot of blizzards and wind, which is very typical of this area. So I'm hoping now that we're in this little corner here, we should be okay. Yeah, our introduction into the map today was, or not today, but the last time I streamed was a blizzard at night, and I don't know the region that well. Oh, thank you for the follow, Turtle Army. I appreciate it. Yeah, so I have only been to Sundered Pass once before this, and I knew that there was a cave somewhere near the entrance, but we got hit with a blizzard right as we came in, and I could not see what I was doing, and it just... Thankfully, we did find it. We stumbled upon it somehow, and didn't die. But that sort of set the tone for the rest of our time here. It's just been a lot of this. Just one blizzard after another, one set of windy gusts after another. I had a blizzard the other day. Mine was strawberry cheesecake. I would take that kind of blizzard any day. I don't have enough water. But I do have time, so... Parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. Never explored the full map before, only got a few hours on the game, so I wanted to watch pros play to understand the whole thing. There are definitely other people who know the maps better than I do, but I have many hours in this game at this point, and I think I at least have a decent understanding of most of the maps. There are a few that I don't know as well as others, especially the newer they are, the less I know them, but it really just comes with time, and I do think that watching other people play the maps can help. Let's go ahead and make some more broth. It's like getting ice cream dipped in there, like that cherry dip at Dairy Queen. Haven't been there in a long time though. You know what? That's one of my favorite things too. My my German husband is a little unsure about that cherry dip at most like soft serve places in the US, and I can understand why. Because it's essentially just like flavored wax. But man, there's just something about it that's so nostalgic to me and that I just really, really love. So usually when I'm in the States in the summertime, I'm getting it at least once. You've lived long enough, pro enough. Exactly. Like the longer you live, I like to consider myself an expert noob. I know what I'm doing for the most part. I can keep a run alive. But there are definitely some people out there that really like know the ins and outs of this game in a way that's almost unhuman. It's wild, so impressive. I might just go ahead and eat this, I think, and then we'll take torches with us. There's a few thousand hours on this, but you told me to watch streamers to understand. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I personally think it's a good tip because this community is really, really open to helping others because we love this game so much. We want everyone else to love it too. So if you, especially if you have any concrete questions or like want to know why people do things a certain way or what their strategy is, then watching streams is really great for that. I'm personally someone I can watch someone else play, but I won't necessarily learn the maps that well. I really only learn them by navigating them by myself. But it's still fun to become acquainted with the maps through streamers, through watching people. And there are certainly people who can learn the maps that way. I personally am not one of them. Mostly because I get distracted. I end up either just like focusing too much on what their survivor is doing, or talking in chat, or listening, or whatever. I'll learn all the ins and outs, like lighting fires with torches instead of matches and so on and so forth. Exactly. We also have, you know, the very typical streamer habit of repeating our tactics over and over again. Been playing for maybe a good 100 hours on console, but just recently moved on to PC, so it's like experiencing the game all over again. Oh, I am sure. I'm sure. I mostly play on PC with keyboard and mouse, but there have been a couple of times where I've played with a controller, and it really is like picking up a whole new game, trying to figure out all the, you know, all the controls all over again. Okay, so we didn't kill the wolf that's around here the first time, and there goes my torch. I am a tad concerned he will no longer be afraid of us. That's the reason we didn't get him the first time, was he was scared of us. So we gotta keep an eye out for him. I think he's on the other side of this little hill. Oh, on the other side of this tree branch, I should say. Alright, I think we're gonna end up sleeping in the cave again. Although, maybe I can push through to the little house. I think I'd prefer that. So we don't have to use a... No, we do have to use our bedroll. But still, I think I'd still prefer that. I still don't see him. That's weird. Oh, there he is. He's moved on to that side. Okay. I wonder if we can go up and around him. I think we can. I don't think we have to pass by. Console is such a crazy experience, but ever since I moved onto PC, aiming has been such a jolly good time. I can imagine that that makes quite the difference. Welcome in, Ghoulish Layman and Raiders! Hello, hello! We do a quick shout out. Welcome in, welcome in. For any of you who don't know me, I'm Waffle Mouse. I mostly stream The Long Dark, although I do occasionally do some spraining of ankles. Some variety streams as well. I have definitely come down this way before. How come I can't go up? There goes my other ankle. The Squiddy, welcome in. Not gonna lie, not sure I did the raid right. Well, you're here, so it seems like it worked.
Feels like night is coming.
Okay, I need to fix my ankles. I do appreciate the raid. Welcome in. It's really good to have you here. I hope that the Long Dark treated you well today. What were we up to? Alright. So I was trying to sneak this way because there's a wolf right over here. And I didn't want to have to deal with him, but it looks like I'm going to have to deal with him. Where did he go? There he is. Of course. He was scared of us the first time we saw him, which is why he is still alive. There we go. Now we don't need to worry about him anymore. I'd actually really like to take some of this meat. Some routes are one way I experience, sometimes a route is one way. Yeah, I was just so sure we'd gone back up that way before, but it is quite steep. I can understand why they don't let you do that. Dying 3 times in a row, the usual. Yep, you know, we learn by dying. That's how it goes. But, sorry that you had to learn so much today. Dying is never fun. I can still hear... Oh, this was the area that I came down, I think, that I was thinking about from earlier. Oh, never mind. I was also mistaken then. I thought that we were going up this path.
I'm freezing.
Can we just please get to the cave already? I just want to get inside. Did I go past the cave? I must have. No, here it is, here it is, here it is. It's over here on the right. Okay. Never mind. Easily confused. It's some place called Broken Intel or something like that. Broken Inlet. No, Bleak Inlet. Bleak Inlet, yeah. Yeah, that's a rough region, when you don't know it. Lots of weak ice. Lots of places to fall through and get hypothermia. And, of course, timberwolves. But personally, I think Bleak Inlet is a beautiful region. I don't go there a lot in Interloper because the wind, it's very much like here. It's very windy and has the timberwolves. So I try to avoid it most of the time. Oh, I used up all my books. Okay, well. So much for that. It's out, logo.
Come on, little fire.
I really don't want to use my coal for this, so we won't. go ahead and cook up this wolf meat. Also, we killed a wolf. There we go. Thanks, Rob. Tried going there. Walls of Doom and Despair stopped me. Never getting going there ever again. There are some places. Lost my amazing 46-day run trying to goat that way. That was my longest run. Oh, that's so frustrating. But there are definitely some places that you just can't goat. Thankfully, there's not a ton of those, like, death walls. And there are... I'm sure there are also tutorials online, but there are definitely streamers who can, like, navigate you to where to go so you can avoid the death walls. Because it is possible to, like, goat down into the ravine, for example. You just have to know where to go. And I'm not one of those people who could necessarily tell you. I've done it before, but I had help. Keep going in circles. It's called Interlooper. Interlooper. I like that. Let's go ahead and eat this. Am I gonna sleep here tonight? I think the answer is yes. Let's go ahead and make some more water. So no, I can't go that way now. Exactly. You see, you learn something. With every death, you learn something. Oh, it's just a stone. I don't care about stones. I mean, I do care about stones a little bit. Because I'm going to be making stone caches. So I need a lot of stones for that, actually. Okay.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Well, you're in luck, Astrid. You don't need to worry about carrying anything else because we're going to let you sleep. Let's go ahead and get some shut-eye. It sounds so quiet. It's so suspicious that I almost feel like it was a mistake just now to sleep some more. Alright. Let's go ahead and eat this so we're not smelly. Then I'll learn a second time. That's the way to think about it. Thanks, Rob. Oh my gosh. We don't need any more wolves in caves. There are enough of those. Thankfully not in this cave.
Damn! We're in a tight spot.
Okay. This is not too bad. We could go after the bunny that's around here, but I think I'm just going to be nice to the bunny and let it live to see another day. Okay, I shouldn't run. We're going to be going down the rope. Right, speaking of going down the rope, since we're going down, I don't really need the crampons, and I'd really actually like that extra bit of warmth. So now on the pro side, we have the camera, so we can actually start taking photos. The downside, of course, is we're using inventory space for the camera. Oh, look at these collection of torches and... What else do we have here? We have a few stones.
It's cold.
And water. We definitely didn't need all of those, but I'll still take them.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Not right now, Astrid. Once we get to the house, you can drop some stuff. It's like a perfectly placed line of stones here. It's almost like the cougar went out and like laid down some stones, knowing, hey, she's gonna want to start collecting stones. This will be a good way to distract her.
I want to lay down for a bit.
We now have 16 torches. That is absurd. That's okay, we can break some down because we're basically out of sticks. So I think if we went over that way and then back up the hill, but not up the climbs that we just came down, I think we'd be in cougar territory. That's my hunch. I'm gonna try and go down this way. What's the current goal? So the goal for today was to get the camera, which we did. And now it's to get the heck out of here, because the weather has just been absolutely abysmal. I'm gonna go warm up. We're gonna warm up and then we're gonna leave this region. We are gonna have to come back at some point, but I'm kind of running out of arrows. I don't have any materials to make arrowheads, so we're just gonna get out of here and come back another time. Okay. At least it's warm in here. We can maybe make a small fire. That's my 20-day run, hypothermia sleeping. Also my longest run. Oh no!
Come on, little.
Oh, don't you just hate that? But hey, with every run, it gets a little bit longer. With every run, you get a little bit better. Soon you'll be back up to the 20 days and it'll just fly right by. Are we gonna go get the radio? Good question. We are already all the way out here. I wasn't planning on it. I'll see how I feel once we get to Transfer Pass. We'll see how much I want to get out of here. So I wasn't originally intending to, but I don't hate the idea of getting that done and over with. Timberwolf Mountain. Is the DLC worth buying? I personally would say yes. I have not regretted it for a single second. But I also think it's one of those things you don't necessarily have to get it right away. Like you can wait and see once you feel like you know the maps a little bit better and you're looking for more to do. So it could go either way. Like I would say it's 100% worth it no matter when you get it. But there's I wouldn't say like you need to have it to have good gameplay. This is probably one of the best value DLCs I've ever played for a game, I think. You know, I have to say I would agree with that. Like, I wouldn't say that you have to get it in order to have a good time playing, because the game is very, very solid. But it definitely adds a lot more dimensions to your gameplay, and with new regions and new things to do, it's just, it's definitely worth the money. I'm hoping we can actually get out of here before more wolves spawn. Because I think we killed the wolf that was down here. I guess we'll find out. I hate walking into the wind. So exit now, gonna start a new load. I'll be sure to revisit. Alright, her army, good luck. I hope, we don't find any more invisible walls.
I can't feel my feet.
Yeah, thanks for dropping in and, for leaving the follow. I appreciate it. Alright. And we'll stand on up. Going on up. Another thing that is definitely worth the investment is a standing desk if you're at your desk a lot.
In my life.
Had some good luck on my beachcombing only run. Found some RNG matches. Nice! I don't even think I knew that you could get matches while beachcombing. What day are you on now, Zert? Oh, right. We actually have some meat left here. Let's just go ahead and take one. We'll leave the others for the next time we come through. So with the cattails, I'll just take a few. Day 30 something. Nice. Also found a stim. Also very nice. GG. Matches inside of a container or just matches laying out in the open? They were inside a backpack. Yeah, I would think they would have to be in some kind of a container, but I could be wrong. Alright, we're gonna... I was thinking about going to the cave, actually. I think we are gonna go to the cave, because I don't fully remember. Oh, I think... Wait a minute, is that the exit that way? I think so. We're still gonna warm up first. It would be silly not to. So many red undies, too. Also very nice. Oh, that's right, you had to, or you chose to play this on Stalker, right? Hence the red undies. I wonder if you can get matches beachcombing. Do you have a cured rabbit? Alright, let's go ahead and do some mapping while we're here. Oh, I meant to map at the cabin too. But I forgot to do that. Glad you're able to climb up those little mini climbs even when over encumbered in this game. No kidding. Could you imagine if it was like, oh, rosehip climb? Yeah, no, you can't be over encumbered for that either. No, sorry. I think I would cry. No, I kid. It would probably actually help my gameplay long term because then I probably wouldn't be as over encumbered. Most of the time I'm just like, well, it doesn't matter. I'm not climbing any ropes. I'll just pass time real quick so that we warm up. There we go. Oh, maybe I should leave like a pile of stones here at the entrance. I think I'm gonna do that. Because we don't need them now. But that way, our lives are a little bit easier the next time we come here. Stones. Oh wait, I just passed them. Near entrance, 17 stones. Oh, we could actually stop and make a Maglin's fire, I bet. This definitely does seem like it's Maglin's weather. Oh, come on. Yeah, Yes, I love Magellan's weather.
Come on, little fire. Come on.
Come on, little fire. Let's keep on moving. Oh, that's actually a really good torch, too. I hope this is the right way. It was so blizzardy and dark when we came in here. I actually don't really remember. But I think so. Pretty sure this is the way we want to go. Yeah, this seems right. Yeah, because I remember we started going up that way, and then I changed my mind because it was dark, and there's that one spot where it looks like you can't pass. And I was like 90% sure that you could, but I didn't want to risk it, especially in a blizzard. And by the time chat came through saying, yes, it's fine, it's just visually a part like that, I was already back down here and far, far away. So it didn't make sense to go back. Yes, leaving Sundered Pass. I love it. Enters another region. We could consider going to get the radio. Although the other thing is,
I need to find some place to escape this cold.
while the weather is good now, it's still only midday, and it would take us a long time to actually get to the radio. I don't need the radio right now, and we're gonna have to come back to the far territories anyway.
So cold.
So maybe I'll wait and get the radio then. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Decision has been made, I'm not going to get the radio. Came to get the camera, we got the camera. We're going to warm up at Transfer Pass. If the weather stays like this, I might even just keep going. Like once we've warmed up. We won't make it all the way back to Broken Railroad. I also have to take a look. Oh, GG on the bingo win, Jeff. Congrats. I'm gonna have to take a look at my notes because I don't know where my where my nearest birch saplings are. I remember I was hoping to find birch. I was hoping to find birch before we left Broken Railroad, but I didn't. So I don't have any down there. I have a feeling our closest stuff is probably Mystery Lake. Which is a little bit of a problem. That's quite a ways away. Oh, hey. Transfer pass. Up rope climb with a B to SP. Right? Isn't there a rope climb after this? And then if we... I'm just trying to, like, think somewhat long term. If we then head back to Mystery Lake to make... I'm just assuming that that's where my nearest birch saplings are. To make more arrows. Then... I'm gonna make a quick fire. If we go back there, and we make more arrows, then we head back to Pleasant Valley, maybe?
Come on, little fire.
And try and start actually placing our statues and taking photos and all that sort of fun stuff. Let's take a quick look at the journal. Where do I have... Let's see, Broken Railroad, we have cedar. Cedar and fir. Wait, didn't I make a stone cache in Broken Railroad? I could have sworn I did that. I did. So then my stones doesn't make sense. We have a maple. Maple and DP. Coastal. Nothing. Ash Canyon, we have 4 birch. FM, we have maple. We have 1 birch in Mountain Town. We have 3 birch in Camp Office. That's what I figured. We have birch in Pleasant Valley. Okay. So we need to really lock in on getting more saplings. Minutes. Okay, on water. Did this just blow out? Wind! Why? Okay. We should maybe quickly warm up these teas. Okay. I'm pretty sure there's a rope. We're gonna have to start thinking about placing a stone cache here, too. Oh, I hadn't really thought about that, because we've only got the 1 corpse so far. But I bet you there's probably 1 or 2 others in Transfer Pass. Transfer Pass is deceptively large. Hey, Rutika! Good to see you. Welcome in. That's 4 stones. Seriously, this region is deceptively large. Like, I can't believe that this is the same region as, you know, the little abandoned train station So slowly. I mean, I am pretty over encumbered, but I don't really understand why. Oh, all those sticks probably. Plus all the torches. Oops. And how come all of the stones come in pairs? What are we? Noah? Let's warm this up a little bit. Yes, here it is. The rope climb. Oh. What else can I drop? Come on! Fine, we'll drop them all. Number one, and still struggling to figure out what to drop so that I can climb this rope. And do not freeze to death. Okay, thankfully it's not too far. Oh, we do have more stones collected here. It's not too far. Oh, come on. Go. That was, I would say that was a reasonable goat.
Did I say I hate being
Let's see.
told? Because I really do.
I think there might be a bunny on our way back still that we didn't get. Hey Spider, thank you so much for the follow. Good to have you here. I hope you're having a good Monday. I'm gonna take a shortcut and go down this way. I don't really know that that was necessarily shorter than following the road, but it certainly felt like it. We'll bunny hop the rest of the way. And speaking of bunny hops, do we see any bunnies around?
Freezing.
I'm pretty sure I left one of the bunnies, if not both of them, over here. But it's a little too cold for us to go bunny hunting, and we have food, so we're just gonna leave it. Unless we happen... unless the bunny, like, hops right in front of our path. It doesn't look like it's going to. Alright, here's our little home sweet home. Man, I am not proud with how much cold damage we took today. Oh, at least it's warm in here. Let's go ahead and pick up all this stuff.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Let me think. Are we gonna have to climb any ropes? I don't think we have to. We could, but we don't need to. Cured guts. Pure deer hide. Do I want to fix any of my gear? 86%? Actually, I don't think I do right now. I think I want to leave this here for the future. Oh, it's almost nighttime. Okay, in that case, I think we're going to end up staying here for the night. Actually, what is the condition on our bedroll? I can find it. There we go. 84%. You know, it couldn't hurt to fix this up. And even though this is not animal clothing, I'm going to still call this repairs animal clothing because there were feathers involved. That's a good reason, right? We're a little too tired to actually keep moving, even though I'd really, really like to. I think now might be a good time for me to take a quick break, go make another tea, and put on a mini game. So, with that in mind, let me just pause right here, and I will put on Pool Party. Best of luck to you all. I'll be back in just like 2 or 3 minutes. Alright, and I'm back. I'm Ghoulish Layman, thank you very much, and thanks again for the raid, I appreciate it. Have a good rest of your day. I'm gonna leave that for us for next time. I'm just gonna go out and see if there's any tarmies we can hunt, or any bunnies. See if we can find anything interesting. I know there's some cattails over there. There are some tarmies. I see at least 2. 3. Seeing as we're going to be leaving, I don't mind getting them right now. 4. I see 4 of them. Because they should respawn by the time we get back. Whatever that is. And we're calling number 36 for Zert. There you go. Nope, no, stop moving. Stop moving, you snow chickens. GG Zert, congrats on that bingo win. There we go. 1. 2. 3. I think the other one saw me and flew away. That's okay. Yeah, I think the other one's gone. RENNOFT. Can I have a leg? Sure. Astrid was so willing to share.
I'm gonna eat a tree.
Oh man, when we visit my in-laws, there's this guy who does like rotisserie chickens basically out of a truck, and he moves around. He's somewhere else every single day, but he has a schedule, and so he's not too far from them on Wednesdays, and so every Wednesday that we're up there, I'm just like, we're gonna go get chicken. And it's so warm and fresh, and then he also makes fries. Oh my goodness. It's like just such a comfort meal. Okay, warming up again. Isn't that nice? I wish I could use Maglin's weather. I mean, Maglin's fire. Can I make a Maglin's over here? I can. So we're gonna do that. Nice job, Astrid. I mean, that torch really sucks, but it's okay. At least we got one. Saved our match. I'm gonna sit for a little bit again. Typically, I would have stood for longer, but I don't really have quite the stamina.
Just need to close my eyes.
Let's maybe go ahead and cook up some water while we harvest the tarnies. I was gonna ask if this is another blizzard, but it's just really windy. Go, there's one. No, not that one. This one? Shouldn't there have been 3 on the ground? Did I only drop 2? Yep, I only dropped 2. Man, it sounds like the wind is inside. It's so loud. Like, it sounds like I left one of the doors open, but I didn't. Let's go ahead and cook up some more broth. Our hunger is red again. .01. Is that even like a calorie of food? I think I need to sneeze. Sorry about that. No, 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 my fire! Oh. I'm disappointed with myself. Can I still start a fire with the mag lens? I cannot. Oh, now I'm like doubly upset with myself. Oh well. See, we all make mistakes. Ah, thank you. Oh, failed to start a fire. Come on, Astrid. You can do this. Oh, thank you for the stream of wellness. Grab my water because I think my tea is going to be too hot. And I think, I know my water's gonna, my tea is gonna be too hot. Cheers. Good call. Alright, let's go ahead and throw a reclaimed wood on here. Hook up this Tarmy for real this time. Okay. Streamer wellness. Fails to start a fire. Oh, we also cooked one of the fancy recipes. Okay. Don't want to lose well fed. That would be very bad. Let's go ahead and make one more thing of broth. And then we might want to make a little more water while we're at it. Sweet. Okay. Let's go ahead and... Can I place this somewhere, please, without the dead birds getting in the way? There we go. Need about half of that. Drink some water. And then we'll get some sleep. An aurora! Our first aurora of the stream. That was like the world's shortest aurora. Okay. I figured we'd wake up and chat with him, but apparently that's not in the cards for us today. Let's pick this up. Am I gonna harvest these? I kind of want to. That takes so much time. Maybe we just harvest one. Okay, I could maybe grab one to go. I guess we'll do that. So let's see, we left 2 guts, 1 deer, 5 ptarmigan fed down. Yeah, this is not Maglen's weather. Let's get going. Let's just get on out of here. I'm gonna leave the cattails so we don't fall short next time we're here. I've already taken a few of the cattails from around here, so I want to leave the others. Okay, so yeah, I think long term, or the medium term, today we're gonna head back to Broken Railroad. The next time we play this run, we'll head back to Mystery Lake so that we can make arrows. And then from there... Now that I have the camera, I need to actually make a decision as to what we're doing with the camera. Are we taking pictures of the corpses? Are we taking pictures of the cairns? Are we doing both? I think I'm sort of leaning towards taking pictures of the corpses if I have enough photo paper. So that I can, like, leave them inside the stone caches. Yeah, but that comes down to 2 things. Do I have enough photo paper? And... can you place photos in stone caches? Because if we can't, I don't know what we're going to do with all of the pictures. We could do a memorial wall. Like, in each safe house of sorts. I don't hate that idea. It might seem a little strange, but I think it's very fitting for this challenge. If we can keep them in the stone caches, I think that would probably be the best option. Because not all of the places where I've put the stone cache can be used for safe house customization. Like, I'm pretty sure in DP we put it in the stone church, which you cannot customize. So that would mean we'd have to put it somewhere else. think you can, but you need to frame them. Oh
carrying
gosh,
this
if we have to frame them, that's going to be even more wood. I guess we're going to have to test it out somewhere. We're going to have to choose one, like, region to really start the challenge in. I'd like it to be in something, in a region that I know pretty well and that's relatively small, like Mystery Lake or Broken Railroad. However, I did leave the woodworking tools in PV, and I did create all of those caches, not caches, all of those statues in PV already. Damn stinky? What am I carrying that's stinky? Oh right, I brought a carcass with me for us to harvest in the cave. I forgot how long this area is, the far range branch line or whatever it's called. It's endless. Next time I come out here, it would be nice to have a meat curing box already made so that we can bring like some jerky. And way more arrows. I cannot believe I went all the way here only to realize I didn't have enough arrows. Freight Hopper's Rockfall.
If I don't warm up soon.
Well, you're in luck. We're not too far from a cave where you can warm up as we keep moving. I say we're not too far, but like there's at least one more loading area, isn't there? Yeah, this area is what I was thinking of. I don't think I checked the train cars last time. I don't know if there's anything in them. Let's take a quick look, assuming we can get in. I also left the bunnies last time because I didn't want to be starving and have them not spawn. It doesn't look like I can get in this train. This train is not like the others. It's not a shelter. There are the bunnies. Isn't there a cave up on this hill? There is. I wonder if there's a corpse in here. Let's go take a look. Or maybe there's some other cool stuff in here. Okay, I found some sticks. And that's literally it. Okay, cool, thank you, game. Alright, let's maybe make a small fire. And what could we do in the meantime? We could harvest this guy. Only got 51 minutes on the fire. Okay. We'll do 2 of these. Oh, we should make more water. Alright, let's maybe also make some tea. Have that to drink. Grab a torch and just keep on moving. We could hunt these bunnies, because by the time we get back, they will have respawned. I think we're gonna do that. We could kind of use some more meat.
Come on, little fire.
The bunnies are so far away. Okay, this one's coming back. Good. I missed. I missed again. Okay. Well. There we go. Okay, so we missed a shot. I heard an arrow break. And we killed a bunny. Oh! He stopped. I was calculating with him moving. Why can't I get this broken arrow? Game? Game? Excuse me? Game? It won't let me move any closer. There we go. That was so weird. And another broken arrow. I'm gonna call that a glitch. That definitely didn't seem right to me. We could make rabbit stew for the night.
Starving.
Let's do it. Then we use up the rest of the flour.
Wonder
53
if I can
minutes
drop
until
any of this
ready.
gear.
Wind, don't you dare. No, 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 no. We have to cheese this. We have to cheese this because I can't leave this stew behind. Terrible decision and just one more day. I think we could call the fact that I decided to make this fire outside knowing how windy it is here a terrible decision. I really do. I cannot believe I did this to myself. Like, this is just dumb. This was just not a good plan. What do you mean it's too windy to sustain this fire? It is now wind blocked, according to you. There we go. Game lying to me. Alright, we're calling number 27. Just one more thing. There we go. Cheesing fires is so annoying. GG, Rob. Congrats on that bingo win. I'm not going to bother with this one. We're going to take these to harvest with us inside. I'm going to wait until this is down to like 3 minutes. This is very tedious, having to cheese a fire like this. Oh, thank goodness. Let's get out of here. Let's get inside this cave. Oh. I forgot there was a bridge here. Okay. So does this mean we have another section with the bunnies? No, I don't think so. No, we must be close to the cave. Yeah. It's on the other side of this thing. I think. Maybe. Yeah, I think so. I think it's right here, around the corner on the left-hand side. Yes, because there's the landslide. Okay, we're good. We should even make it there before we take any cold damage. Just forgot about the Steely Chasm. Can't believe I did. Ah, cave. I've missed you.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Alright, we're gonna do some harvesting. And then we'll do some sleeping. Let's go ahead and eat this while it's still warm. Can't believe it's still warm after, what, like 2 hours? Let's go ahead and drop this. One more bunny to harvest. It's a little bit of a waste I know, but it's okay. Where can I place this? There we go. So let's go ahead and say, what? This is far range branch line. Far range branch line.
I'll rest
Pave.
soon. I'm gonna faint.
TP exit. 2 bunnies, 2 guts. Let's go ahead and get something to drink and then get some sleep. Still got a little bit of time. Let's go ahead and drink a tea, maybe.
I need anything right about now.
All right. If our... That doesn't look like it's going to be Magdalene's weather. If our weather is okay, we might be able to hunt a deer on the other side of this. Just going to take a quick look. No coal. Because we could really use some more food in our tummies. Oh, I do have that bunny meat. We just need to cook it. Did I just get turned around? I think I did. Yes, I did. We haven't actually been down there yet. It's possible that there's like some food or supplies or deer carcass or something like that down there, like a prop deer. So we might want to take a quick look.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
No, Astrid, no you cannot. Sticks. And not a whole lot else. Hey, coal. There we go. Love finding coal. It's like all of a sudden my torches are not very good. Oh, I guess they really aren't all that good. Oh, hey! Mittens. Firewood. Let's go ahead and start this fire. And cook up the meat.
Come on, little fire.
And let's go ahead and throw some sticks on the fire, start up some water. Wasn't quite as much as I'd hoped. Got teas, but that's it. That's it. Okay. Oh, we should maybe make more water.
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
that's a terrible torch. That one's much better. At least it's brightening up in here. Alright, I think that's about it though for this cave. Oh hey!
Starving.
Okay, so this is the far branch. Far branch range? No, that's not right. Far range branch line. That's the correct order of those words. Far branch. Far range branch line. Cave. Lower level. Middle. Let's grab some more coal. Really use that stuff. Right, hopefully I remember what I'm talking about when I reread those notes. But I'm sure we'll be fine. If not, a little exploration and we'll be sure to find it. Wait a minute. Is this where we just were? I don't think so. Never mind. I totally know where I'm going. Yes, this is correct. Wow, the lighting is so interesting in this cave. Okay, let's get out of here.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
You can and you will. Have another stick. Okay, please tell me that there's a deer. There is a deer. Oh, yes. I only have 2 arrows. Well, I guess 3. Oh. Firstly, I scared it. Secondly, my torch went out. Well, that's a double L. Oh, there she is.
I need to eat soon.
Working on it, Astrid. We're working on it. Ah! Okay, even though it broke and we technically didn't lose it to an arrow thief, if it hadn't broken, we would have, so I'm gonna call it. What number deer is this gonna be? This is number 14. Where did she go? Where did she go?
It was so cold. I'm warming up a bit.
Go again. There she is. Alright, dear, I need you to just die already so that we can eat you. I shouldn't be taking cold damage right now. This is really dumb of me. Just keeps running around in this circle. Oh no! And there goes my ankle again.
I need to find food.
Well, what my plan is now,
Come on, little fire.
we're gonna start a fire. And we're gonna heat up this broth. And we're gonna fix up our foot. Eat the broth. It's like -2. Okay. Ugh. This is like what, our 3rd or 4th blizzard? It's like once an hour pretty much. This is our 4th blizzard today. It sounds like she's still out there just hopping around. It would be a dream come true if she died right here, though. Very, very unlikely. I know that. We're gonna just get rid of these old torches that are really, really low quality. Okay, did she die? Yes. Unfortunately, not right here. Well, we can go ahead and cook some more water. Go ahead and put a few more sticks on this fire. Go ahead and have something to drink. And then I'm gonna see if I can see her from here. If she's close, we could just run and grab some meat. Really, this entire time she was running around this thing. But this is not where she died. Are you serious, game? Are you serious? Like, this whole time, she just kept running in circles around this stone. I am not amused. I am not amused. It's very rude. Let's see. We're still doing okay, though. We could have a rose hip tea for our pain. Okay, so we did kill a deer. Can call that officially. Feels like half of stream today has just been sitting by a fire waiting for a blizzard to end. I know that from here I could relatively safely get back to the cave or to that like room in the branch line. But I really want my deer meat. Since I don't know where she is, I'm just gonna go ahead and grab some stuff for making tea, although I don't think either of these is enough. Or I know neither of these is enough, even with what I have on me already. Where in the world did she die?
I can't feel my hands.
Alright, going back over to our fire before we die. Hunker on down over here. At least we can make
I'll lay down for a
mushroom tea.
bit.
Let's go ahead and cook that up.
I could eat a horse. It's saying a lot because I love horses.
That's saying a lot, because she loves horses. Still plenty of water. I guess we could pass some more time.
I need to find food.
Alright, Blizzard, you could just, like, stop now, and that would be fine. It has been long enough. Finally. Finally, the blizzard has stopped. And these torches suck. Okay. Not a single good torch yet. Seriously, not a single good one. I suppose this last one isn't too bad. Okay, so we've got 2 bunnies over there, but I don't see a deer carcass. Does that mean she died over here somewhere? Let's go ahead and eat that tail. So we don't lose well fed. That would be heartbreaking. I mean, this area isn't that big. You'd think I would be able to see a deer carcass. Deer carcass? Where did you go? Okay, but seriously. The case of the missing deer. I guess we could go after the bunnies. I really wanted that deer meat. I'm not seeing it on the hillside over there. Like we had come over here already. genuinely so confused as to where she could have gone. Alright, bunnies, lead me to her. There she is.
All I can think about is food.
Yes, 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 I know. I know, I know. You're very hungry. I understand. I am also quite hangry.
Come on, little fire. Come on.
Okay, firstly, let's eat another one of these. So we don't starve. Dear carcass. Let's go ahead and grab 2 kilos right away. Go ahead and start cooking that up. 40 minutes. Hello. There we go.
Oh, I've never been so hungry in my life.
Okay, let's go ahead and just eat all this venison. There you go, Astrid. Now you won't need to worry about being hungry anytime soon. Oh, this is a relief. We can leave some meat here. Go another 40 minutes. We've got 45 minutes on the fire. We only need 22 more. But we could also go ahead and harvest the rest of this deer, I suppose, and leave it in the cave to cure. 33 minutes. We're going to want to add some sticks to that. We'll go ahead and break down some of these terrible torches. The ones that are not worth carrying, like these 21% ones, it's just not worth it. It's just extra weight for basically no use. The music is telling me that this might be...
The sun is setting.
I was gonna say, the music gives me, like, Aurora vibes, but it's definitely not Aurora weather right now. Yeah, let's go ahead and harvest the hide. Have something to drink. Still have 9 minutes left, so we might as well just finish that up. We're okay on water, but I'm still gonna do 1 more liter. 19 minutes. So we can do 1 gut. And it shouldn't burn on us. There we go. 12 minutes until boiled, and we've got time for the last gut. And I think we're gonna sleep in the cave. Okay. Oh, that's much better. Much, much, much better. That is too. Thank you. Thank you, fire. Okay, let's go inside this cave. And then we'll drop this stuff so it can start curing.
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
It's so much brighter in here. Okay, fresh deer hide and 2 fresh guts. So then I go ahead and make a note here. Cave, broken railroad exit. We've got 1 deer, 2 guts. Let's go ahead and place down our bedroll, get something to drink, and then we will sleep for the night. Sweet, our sleep schedule is almost back to normal. Probably won't let us sleep for 2 hours, but... Alright, come on, Magdalene's weather. No, not even close. Because I'm not sure if we'll be able to see that we had our...
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Okay. This is exactly what I was concerned about, not being able to find our fire with our food anymore. Is it like here? Okay, now I'm confused. Oh, I think it... Did it spawn us further away than I realized? I think it did. We spawned in here and not like right outside of the cave. Here we go. What I'm gonna do is move the meat so that we can actually see it. The next time we come through. We'll put it like right here. Go ahead and grab some and take it with us. I'm also going to make a note of that. Cooked meat. Alright, we're going to leave the bunnies for now. And I think our plan is to now head back to Broken Railroad. We'll do the whole trek from Broken Railroad to Pleasant Valley, not Pleasant Valley, to Mystery Lake next time. Because that's just, I mean, the far territories are, as their name implies, just so far away that it just doesn't make sense for us to traverse basically all of this and then also FM and most of Broken Railroad. We should have plenty of food for us back at Broken Railroad, though. Once we get up there, we can take a quick look as to what we still have. I know I basically got down a bunch of hides in case I needed to repair my clothes when we got back, but I think I'm gonna leave them because we really didn't spend nearly as much time here as I thought we were going to. It was more I was concerned that we would get stuck. Hey Dark, welcome in. You love this game? I do too. I am so obsessed with it. It's not even funny. But I hope you're having a good Monday. Good to have another TLD fan in here with us. We're just making the very, very long trek back from Sundered Pass. We went to go get the camera. And we were successful. I've never used the camera before. I've never gone to go get it before. So, this will be an experience. How long does this thing go? Where is the door? There we go. There's the door. 'Cause I need to swap out my torch already. I can't see anything. There we go. That's better. I always forget just how much of a trek this really is. Like, I remember how windy and how intense the weather is and what the wildlife is like in the different far territory regions, but just how long this train line is, I tend to suppress that memory, let's say. It's cold out here. Should we stay inside a little bit until we warm up? Yeah, I think we should. I think that could help us. The camera is cool. I have only picked it up and looked at it once. I haven't taken any pictures yet, but it does look really nice. I think it was a nice addition, just even though I haven't used it yet, just the concept, the idea of having a camera in this game is pretty neat. I don't really want to wait around this whole time, but fine. Okay, that's better. At least we're not halfway to freezing. I can't actually remember. I think we killed the wolf that's on the bridge between here and Broken Railroad. I know we missed once and had an arrow basically fall down into the ravine. Bye, Bar. But I'm pretty sure we got him after that. The long trek through Transfer Pass, for sure. There's the long dark and the long trek. I just seriously suppress that memory as to just how long this train line is. And you'd think I'd remember because I have definitely lost well-fed sometimes, thinking I can make it back to Broken Railroad where my food supplies are, and then I cannot. So, you'd think I'd remember this, but it's just so much longer than I remember. But I think that's quite realistic. I think they did a good job with this, with the different regions too. At least there's not a lot of wind right now. Makes our lives a little bit easier. I've definitely been through here when it's windy and colder than this. Oh, finally. Finally leaving!
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Okay, I'm not sure if I think these crows were for a corpse and not for the wolf. The wolf may have respawned by now. It has been enough time that he probably could have. Guess we'll find out. Don't see him though. I don't see any movement. Maybe because I didn't harvest him. I think we checked this already. Yeah. Check this corpse. Okay. Here we go. I would never in a million years do that in real life. Imagine, like, it's icy, it's cold, you're shivering. Yeah, no, absolutely not. Really?
I've never
First he,
felt so cold in my life.
first he threatens us, and then he gives up and decides to run away. Okay. It's still so early. I'm actually really impressed with us for making it back so early. Oh, he went after a bunny. You enjoy your bunny snack, Mr. Wolf. It's a long fall. It really is. And like I said, if you were here in the middle of an apocalyptic winter, like you would be shivering the whole time, and so your balance might not be the best, and it's cold and slippery and just nah, man, that's too big of a risk. I'm not doing that. I'll stay on this side, and I'm okay with not knowing what's in the far territories. But in-game, I gotta know. Gotta go. Gotta make that trek. Every time. Astrid is much braver than I am. And again, the kind of stuff Astrid is willing and able to do, I could never do that. I would never survive this long. We're gonna need more torches soon. Maybe go on inside to make a fire. Of course, all of our wolves have respawned by now. So it's not great that we only have 2 arrows. Oh, we could consider repairing our bear hide coat before we go to Mystery Lake.
Drop any of this gear.
Maybe we should do that. Cured black bear hide. There it is. And there are our crackers, our bunnies. Oh, lovely. Just what I like to see. Let's go start fire real quick so that we can pull torches. If I found food right now, I'd be dead. Exactly. Like I'm not gonna be capable of killing animals for food, and then even if I manage to somehow, I'm not harvesting them. That's not happening. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I can and can take out of an animal carcass and how to prepare it safely. Come on. No way. I'll just be one of those corpses that you find in the buildings, you know? I'll have eaten my food reserves and bundled up as best I could. Tried to pass some time with some reading, but that's gonna be it for me. Oh, that's much better. Much, much better. Okay, so now let's consider. Broken railroad, wolf, guts, deer, bunnies, bear. More wolves. Armies. I think I'm gonna leave the cedar here. We might want to fix the bear hide. As much as I'd like to go after the bear again, seeing as we only have 2 arrows, I'm thinking no. I'm thinking that's maybe not the best plan, the best course of action. Yeah, we might want to fix this guy up. 81%. Okay, so let's first go ahead and drop our cedar. Um, 6 cedar. So we need that, and I think we need 1 gut to fix this. I need 2 guts. Okay. Wasn't sure if it was 1 or 2. Maybe I could catch a fish, but I'd still be one of those frozen corpses before long. Yeah, like, even if I manage to catch a fish, like, it's not looking good long term for me. And I know that, and I accept it. I accept that about me and my abilities. I think we should use the fishing tackle because I do not want this bear hide to die on me. I've already lost... I lost 1 bear hide to repairs. Or was it a deer hide? Maybe it was only a deer hide. We could maybe go after the bear. I know we only have 2 arrows, but we technically only need 1. Yeah, we're on interloper. No guns.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
PETA coming in with the raid. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. How's it going? How was your stream? How was the Long Dark treating you today? We just got back from the far territories. We went out to get the camera from Sundered Pass. I've never used the camera before. And as soon as I got it, I was like, let's just get out of here. I'm already sick of SP. Like, I think the region is beautiful. I think it's really interesting and very well done. But we had blizzard after blizzard after blizzard, and I was just not having it anymore. This weather, unthinkable in SP. Let's just see if we manage to just see the bear. If I could get him down again, I wouldn't hate that. SP is super cold. What were you up to today in the Long Dark? Where were you camped out today, and what were we doing? Let's just go ahead and start this fire. Playing Nope mode. Oh my gosh. How was that? Nope mode is a nope from me for sure. Like an actual nope. I can't even imagine. But I know you got the skills to do it. Got a decent run going, day 24 and 13 plus shots. GG. Yeah, like I said, I'm not surprised. I know you got the skills. I know you can do this. It's just, not my area of expertise. By any means. Alright, I'm mostly just hoping that the bear will come out and play with us. So I can get another bear hide down. He's the reason our bear hide coat was so ruined too, so I wouldn't mind killing him a second time. Our territories are fun, but I couldn't wait to clear them out and get back to Mountain Town. Right? Like, there's just... They're very cool. I think they're very well designed, but once you do the thing that you do, whatever it is you're going there for, whether it's to get the radio, get the camera, do the tails, whatever, map it, then it's like, alright, I'm done. Let's get out of here. Let's go back to Mountain Town. Let's go back to Mystery Lake. Let's go back. Even to Pleasant Valley, like only the far territories could make me miss Pleasant Valley. Wait, it's cold next to this fire? 0. Okay. I don't want that. I wonder if it's now too early in the day for him to come over here. Try and get a little stinky. Lure him over here. It's so suspiciously quiet, isn't it? Nothing there, nothing there. Seriously, where are they all? Strange. Far to territories. There is a lot of wind. The weather in Forsaken Airport isn't fair, but it really is. In fact, earlier today, someone asked if, after we got the camera from Sundered Pass, whether we were going to go get the radio. And I really thought about it, because it's like, well, we're all the way over here already. But then I just couldn't deal with it. The idea of going there and dealing with the wind, after all the wind in SP, was just like, no, I'm not going to do it right now. I don't need the radio right now in-game. I can wait. We're going to have to go back to the far territories at some point anyway. I'm running out of arrows, so let's just forget it. Guys, I'm so stinky. Where are you all? I wonder if maybe he hasn't respawned yet. It seems unlikely to me, but I suppose anything is possible. Not even death can save you from me. Welcome in, Mav. Good to see you. To use an indoor campfire mod, the way they kept blowing out my fires there. I am not surprised. That's just the frustration that is that area. Be lurking while making tea. All right. Thank you for the lurk, PETA, and enjoy your tea. Radio is fun, but fixing all those transmitters. It is. It is such a pain. And, like, it is worth it to do it at least once, 100%, but I don't foresee myself doing that on every single run, if I'm perfectly honest. It's just, I don't feel the need to do it all the time. We'll probably do it at some point in this run if it ends up being as long as I hope it will be. Like, I'm just giving myself really ridiculous challenges and tasks to do because I'm hoping that we'll survive past day 500 and maybe even go towards day 1000, in which case, yeah, eventually we'll probably do the tails again. But in every run, nah, definitely not. But it was kung fu fighting. That's where they are. They're off kung fu fighting and preparing to take me on. Speaking of cats, I was a little concerned that we were going to run into the cougar when we were in SP. Thankfully, I realized that we were not in cougar territory despite being able to hear it. So that was nice, not having to worry about it. I love that this region doesn't have a cougar. You watch. Now that I only have 2 arrows and definitely do not have enough stuff to go after a moose, the moose is going to show up here. I bet you that's what's going to happen. This is number 10. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, it was. Don't even have to use channel points to get me to redeem some of these. GG on the bingo win math. Okay, no moose. But we do have a wolf again. Just the one?
Drop any of this
Or do
gear.
we have two? We typically have two in this area. Hello, Mr. Wolf. Yes. Come get me. So I can get you. Easily off listed trigger. When it comes to catchy songs, yes. The answer is yes. Very. Might as well go ahead and just cook up this wolf.
Come on, little fire.
Come on, little fire. Alright, let's do that. Oh, man, I cannot even tell you how happy I am to, like, see a fire warming us up after only putting 5 sticks on. Like, this is incredible. But I can feel that my throat is starting to get a little sore from all this talking. I have a feeling that when we wrap up this in-game day, we're gonna be done for today. Now I gotta go play TLD. Good luck and have a great day. You too, Dark. Thanks for hanging out with us. And good luck with your run. Have fun. Hey Lily, welcome in. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well today and that you had a nice weekend. Let's go ahead and break down this torch. Or both of these torches. I didn't even realize we had 2. We could go ahead and harvest this guy's hide. We really don't need it though, actually. Let's not. We really don't need the hide. We could use the guts though. We have like 4 wolf hides at this point. We could make another coat if we wanted to. Currently on day 177 with my way to 500 run. Doing the trader quest and thinking for some more projects. Like I'm going to conquer Blackrock by setting up a base at the hut at that little lake, so I'm gonna bring woodworking tools up there. Ooh, I like the sound of that. I think that that would be a really good base in Blackrock. We got time. But yeah, I totally understand. That's why I come up with these ridiculous challenges for myself too, because you gotta keep yourself occupied for the 500 days. 6 minutes, okay. Because this area is now predator free, we could actually try taking a picture of the corpse. This feels so weird. Like, I still haven't fully decided that this is the good, like, a good use of the camera. Why are we stinky? Oh, right, the guts. Okay. Can we maybe do this with the... Nope, that doesn't work. Yeah, there's no way we're going to be able to get the building in the background. Ah, yes. A totally normal picture. Absolutely nothing unusual about this picture whatsoever. Astrid is just a normal photographer.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
I think the Tarmies are back. Doesn't seem like it. At least not yet. I did read the patch notes. There were some really cool things in there. I really appreciate that that they made it so that that clothes that are not on you can burn. Because I do remember taking off wet socks and shoes at one point and being like, will these catch on fire? And then just like throwing them onto the fire and being disappointed that they didn't. And I'm very intrigued. Of course, they said that it's not the case yet, but they sort of implied.
He doesn't seem so
Ooh,
crazy
flower.
right now.
They sort of implied that they're going to make it so that you can catch on fire in the future, or your clothes can catch on fire in the future while you're wearing them. And so I like that. I was hoping to see some sort of update regarding like like how smoothly it runs, but I'm sure that's probably also a bit of a bigger block for them to chew through. Sleeping finally, eh? Yes. Sleeping will be great. Oh, thank you for the streamer wellness, Lily. Cheers. Like, I also appreciate that sleeping will currently only work if you're, you know, hydrated and fed and warm and not in immediate danger and stuff. Oh, I've already called streamer wellness. Didn't realize I had done that. So I do appreciate that, but I also appreciate, again, like the tip that they basically said that they were, or the way they implied and hinted that that won't always be the case. Oh, sorry about that. All right. Hey, let's grab some acorns. Are some points regarding performance with loading, unloading assets? I assume those are connected to performance. Yeah, true. Although mine seemed to be always a problem, but it could also be because it was constantly loading stuff, like loading assets in the background. Maybe that was the issue. I don't know. So maybe that will still make a difference. It's something I'm gonna have to check off stream before I attempt streaming it again. But we're getting to the point where March is right around the corner. Which means episode 5 is right around the corner. So we have a lot of stuff coming up. Not a whole lot of time to do it. Okay, so I wanted to check, can I place a photo in here? It looks like the answer is no, because I'm not seeing the photo listed here. Got acorns. I hope for something fun. So where is it in my inventory? I don't see it here either. Is it in our journal? those are just the Polaroids we find. And
this pack is getting kind of heavy.
I don't think we need to cook anything tonight, so we can just let this go out. This is not even a good enough torch to really keep. Okay, I'm confused. June 5th is the release of Gothic Remake. Love the original Gothic already. One of the best games I ever played. Ooh. I feel like I've heard about this. I'm trying to think. Have I seen anything about this, or am I thinking of something else? No, I think I might have even seen a video where they were showing off some of the assets. I could be mistaken, though. Where is the photo that I took? It's not under decorations. We didn't just, like, drop it, did we? Framed photo. Oh, do I have to frame it in order to actually see it somewhere? Interesting. Okay. So only by framing it can I actually move it somewhere. It seems. It would seem that way. Zert had said that he thought we could put it in the stone cache if it was framed. I didn't realize I couldn't take it out at all if it wasn't framed. What if I... I thought maybe we could see it there somehow. Okay, well, that'll be a problem for me to figure out next time. Oh, we should get some food before we head to bed. OG Gothic is actually made in Germany. They even got some of the original voice actors for the remake. Oh, that's so cool! I appreciate it when they do stuff like that.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Just go ahead and grab some meat. Now we don't need to worry about it in the morning. No real need to go after the bunny. I wonder if we can see the bear from up here now. I'm just curious. I'm not gonna try and hunt him from up here. That would be silly. I just kind of want to see if he's out and about at all. No. I at least don't see him. Doesn't have to mean anything. He could be in his cave. He could be doing his rounds. Alright, so maybe it doesn't make sense to take pictures of all the outdoor corpses. Because they're mostly going to look the same, and then we're not going to know which ones we've taken pictures of or what they're of, because from the looks of it, the only time we can actually see the pictures we've taken is the framed photos here where we can select them. Unless I'm overlooking something, but I think I'm gonna look into it while I'm offline. And instead I'm just gonna put Astrid to bed and sleep to save. gonna try to save some money to get a newer GPU before release. Well, fingers crossed that goes smoothly and you find a good one and a good deal. Oh. Well, I would say today was a success. I mean, it's still technically nighttime, but that's okay. I would say this was a success. I mean, we found the camera, we made it back from the far territories in one piece. All good things. Like I said, next time I think my plan is to head to Mystery Lake again so that we can go make ourselves some new arrows, since we currently only have 2, which is not enough. And in the meantime, I'm going to try and find some saplings to get down in other regions along the way, because I think that's really important for us long term. And let's see who we got on. Who can we go raid? Oh, Trooper's on, doing the road to 1,000, day 600 plus. Let's go see how it's going. Have a good one, everybody. And I will be back sometime later this week. I don't know if I'm going to maybe do a second bonus TLD stream this week, because I was sick last week and was only able to stream once the week before too, so I've been kind of behind. So I might do a bonus stream this week if I'm feeling up for it. Either way, Friday I'm gonna get to the Firewatch. So February Firewatch Friday festival of fun. So we'll do that then. And so hopefully I'll see you soon. Have a good start to your week, and yeah, bye for now.